the CIA's uncrackable code. A sculpture at CIA headquarters has stumped the world's best code breakers for 34 years, and even the CIA claims they don't know the solution. In 1990, artist Jim Sanborn installed Cryptos, a curved copper screen covered in nearly 2,000 encrypted letters, in the courtyard of the agency's Langley, Virginia campus. The sculpture contains 4 coded messages. The first 3 were cracked between 1998 and 2010, revealing poetic phrases about shadows and illusions. But the 4th section, just 97 characters, has resisted every decryption attempt. The CIA's own cryptanalysis team publicly admitted defeat in 2020. Sanborn has released hints over the years. In 2010, he revealed that characters 64 to 69 spell Berlin. In 2014, he confirmed another clue, clock. These revelations triggered thousands of new attempts using every cipher technique from classical substitution to quantum computing. All failed. The sculptor insists there's a logical solution and that he alone knows the answer. He's placed the key in sealed envelopes at undisclosed locations to be opened only after his death. Without knowing which encryption method Sanborn used, and with only 97 characters to analyze, cryptographers lack the pattern length needed to confirm any solution. The code stays locked until someone guesses the exact cipher system. The dead man's impossible code. A man found dead on an Australian beach in 1948 carried a scrap of paper that led to an encrypted message nobody has cracked in 76 years. The body was discovered on December 1st at Somerton Beach near Adelaide. He had no identification. His clothing labels were cut out, and his fingerprints matched no records. Police found a hidden pocket containing a scrap reading Tamam Shud, Persian for ended. Months later, a man came forward with a book found in his car near the beach. Inside the back cover was a phone number and 5 lines of handwritten code consisting of seemingly random capital letters. Cryptographers recognized it as either a substitution cipher or a one-time pad, both theoretically unbreakable without the key. The NSA MI6 and modern AI systems have all failed to decode it. In 2022, DNA analysis identified the man as Carl Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne, but knowing his name only deepened the mystery. If the code uses a one-time pad, a random key applied only once, it's mathematically unbreakable without that specific key. Even knowing Webb's entire life history won't help. The message will stay unread unless someone finds the encryption key he died protecting. Hungary's forgotten language. A 448-page Hungarian manuscript written in the 1530s uses an alphabet that appears nowhere else in human history, and linguists can't determine if it's real or an elaborate hoax. The Rohonc Codex surfaced in the 1840s when it was donated to the Hungarian Academy of Sciences with no information about its origins. The text contains over 200 unique symbols arranged in patterns that suggest real language structure. The symbols appear with predictable frequency. Some occur often while others are rare, matching natural language distribution. The manuscript includes 87 illustrations depicting religious scenes, mixing Muslim and Christian imagery. Unlike the Voynich manuscript, the Rohonc Codex shows clear word boundaries and identifiable illustrations. Researchers have tested every known historical alphabet without finding matches. Statistical analysis proves the text isn't random, but what it says remains incomprehensible. Some believe it's a cipher protecting heretical ideas during the Reformation. Others think it's an invented script preserving a dying language. The most cynical argue it's a 19th century forgery. Without a bilingual reference text or key, and with symbols that match no known writing system, linguists can't even confirm what language family it belongs to. The Rohonc Codex remains unreadable because there's nothing to compare it against. The hijacker's coded letters. A man hijacked a plane in 1971, parachuted with $200,000 and vanished into legend. Then someone claiming to be him started sending encrypted letters that nobody can crack. On November 24th, D.B. Cooper boarded a Boeing 727 in Portland, extorted the ransom, and jumped into a thunderstorm over Washington state. He was never found. The case went cold until letters began appearing. In the 1970s, newspapers received messages containing details only the hijacker would know, but handwriting analysis proved inconclusive. The letters stopped for decades, then resumed in 2011 when new encrypted messages appeared online, claiming to reveal Cooper's identity through coded clues. The modern letters use substitution ciphers mixed with aviation terminology and geographic coordinates. Amateur cryptographers have spent thousands of hours testing decryption methods, but the codes resist every attempt. Some letters reference specific flight paths and weather patterns from the night of the hijacking, suggesting insider knowledge. The FBI officially closed the case in 2016, but the letters keep coming. Without confirmed samples of Cooper's actual handwriting or proof the letter writer has genuine insider knowledge, rather than just researching public case files, Investigators can't verify authenticity. The codes could be real confessions or elaborate hoaxes. There's no way to tell the difference. The broadcast hijacker nobody caught. Someone wearing a rubber Max Headroom mask hijacked two Chicago TV stations in 1987, transmitted bizarre footage for 90 seconds, and vanished without leaving a single trace. The incident remains one of the FBI's most embarrassing unsolved cases because the hijacker demonstrated advanced technical knowledge, yet was never identified. The first interruption hit WGN-TV during the evening news on November 22nd. Engineers quickly restored the signal after 20 seconds. But later that night, the hijacker struck again during a PBS broadcast, this time lasting 90 seconds. The masked figure appeared in front of a spinning background, muttering cryptic phrases, mocking TV personalities, and making obscene gestures. The technical skill required was extraordinary. The hijacker overpowered broadcast signals using equipment that would have cost thousands of dollars and required expertise in television engineering. Investigators traced the signal to a transmitter location, but found no evidence at the site. Despite FBI investigation, public appeals, and modern digital analysis of the footage, no one has ever been identified. The analog equipment used in 1987 left no digital fingerprints, no IP addresses, no metadata, no electronic trail. Without physical evidence at the transmission site and with the hijacker's voice distorted beyond recognition, investigators hit a dead end. The case can't be solved without someone confessing. The singing android mystery. A video from 2009 shows a creepy female mannequin named Tara singing "I Feel Fantastic" in a robotic voice while moving stiffly in a suburban living room. Then cuts to footage of a backyard garden that viewers claim shows freshly disturbed Earth. The video appeared on YouTube with no explanation. The mannequin's movements are jerky and unnatural, with dead eyes staring at the camera. The song loops endlessly in an unsettling monotone. What disturbed viewers most was the sudden cut to garden footage showing what appeared to be recently dug soil and suspicious mounds. Internet sleuths eventually identified the creator as a robotics hobbyist, experimenting with animatronics and voice synthesis. But when confronted about the garden footage, he refused to explain it. He confirmed building Tara, but wouldn't discuss why he filmed the backyard or what the disturbed Earth meant. The creator shut down all his accounts and disappeared from online forums. Without the creator's cooperation, and with no way to identify the garden's location from the footage alone, investigators can't verify what, if anything, was buried there. The mystery stays unsolved because the only person with answers refuses to provide them. The Countdown Channel. A YouTube channel called Agamemnon Counterpart appeared in 2015, posting cryptic videos with titles like "They Are Coming" and disturbing imagery including coordinates, dates, and distorted audio. The channel uploaded regularly for 2 years with increasingly alarming content, then went completely silent with no explanation. Each video followed a pattern: static-filled footage, GPS coordinates pointing to random global locations, specific dates, and reversed audio containing what sounded like warnings or instructions. Viewers who visited the coordinates found nothing unusual. The dates passed without incident. The channel's production quality suggested multiple people were involved. Some videos contained embedded hidden messages and spectrographs, audio converted to images revealing text and symbols. Cryptographers analyzed the patterns but found no consistent cipher method. In 2017, the uploads stopped mid-sequence. The final video showed a countdown that never reached zero. YouTube's privacy policies prevent revealing account ownership information without legal warrants. Without the creator coming forward voluntarily, and with no illegal content to justify investigation, the channel's purpose and creators remain unknown. It's legally unsolvable. The day the sun vanished. A Twitter account called The Sun Vanished began posting in 2018, as if the sun had literally disappeared and society was collapsing in real time. The account tweeted for years describing a world in permanent darkness, creating an alternate reality that thousands of followers tried to solve. The tweet started simply, "It's been 24 hours since the sun went out. No official statement yet." Then they evolved into a complex narrative with timestamps, coordinates, and distress signals. Other accounts emerged claiming to be fellow survivors, creating a network of interconnected stories. Followers analyzed every post, searching for patterns that might reveal whether it was an alternate reality game, creative fiction, or something else. Some tweets contained coded messages. Others referenced real astronomical events with disturbing accuracy. The account occasionally broke character to interact with followers, then returned to the apocalypse narrative. The creator has never been identified. Twitter's anonymity features allow accounts to operate without verifying real identities, without the creator voluntarily revealing themselves, and with the account operating staying within platform rules. There's no mechanism to unmask them. The mystery persists because social media privacy protections work as designed. The hiker's fatal cave search. A hiker named Kenny Veach commented on YouTube in 2014 about finding a cave shaped like an M that made him violently ill. He decided to return with cameras to document it. He never came back. Veach described the cave producing strange vibrations and overwhelming dizziness. When viewers doubted him, he posted videos showing search attempts in the Nevada desert near Area 51. In his final video days before vanishing, he appeared stressed but determined. On November 10, 2014, Veach set out alone. His cell phone was found near an abandoned mine shaft. Despite extensive searches by rescue teams and YouTubers, no trace of him was found. The M cave has never been located. The Nevada desert contains thousands of abandoned mines and natural caves across hundreds of square miles. Without Veach's body or camera, and with his phone found miles from his stated search area, searchers face impossible odds. The cave could be anywhere or might not exist at all. Without physical evidence, the location died with him. The anonymous identities mystery. In 1970, a burned woman's body was found in Norway with fake IDs, removed clothing labels, and coded notes. The case went cold until 2016 when Reddit sleuths began investigating. The woman had traveled Europe under 8 different identities, staying in hotels and disappearing before checkout. Her suitcases contained wigs, foreign currency, and burned documents. The codes in her notes have never been deciphered. DNA testing in 2017 revealed brown eyes and dark hair, contradicting witness descriptions. Isotope analysis showed extensive European travel before death, but her real name remains unknown. Internet investigators proposed theories from Cold War spy to trafficking victim. The coded notes use a shorthand or cipher system with no known reference key. Without understanding the encryption method, and with the woman dead for over 50 years, there's no way to verify what the notes meant. Even identifying her hasn't solved why she lived under false names or what the codes were protecting. The forgotten crime investigation. In 1957, a boy's body was found in Philadelphia in a cardboard box. The case went cold until 2016, when Fortune users claimed to identify him through genealogy websites. The boy, aged 4 to 6, had been recently bathed and wrapped. Despite massive publicity, no one claimed him. Police called him America's unknown child. Fortune investigators presented family trees, possible relatives, and newspaper clippings suggesting his identity. They claimed his name was Jonathan and traced him to a specific Philadelphia family with detailed evidence. Police investigated the lead but never confirmed it, without living relatives willing to provide DNA samples for comparison, and with 1950s-era records incomplete or destroyed. The Fortune theory can't be officially verified. The boy's identity remains legally unknown because genealogical theories aren't proof. The case stays open until DNA confirmation, which may never come. The lost BBC time capsule. The BBC destroyed 97 Doctor Who episodes from the 1960s to save storage space. Internet communities have spent years searching for copies in private collections or foreign TV stations. Episodes were deliberately wiped between 1967 and 1978 when the BBC routinely destroyed old programs. A few have been recovered overseas, but most remain lost forever. In 2013, rumors spread about a major cache found in Nigeria. The story claimed a TV engineer recorded dozens of missing episodes. Internet communities tracked shipping manifests and BBC export records. 9 episodes were recovered, but the rumored complete collection never materialized. Fans continue searching attics, estate sales, and foreign archives. With magnetic tape degrading over decades and most copies physically destroyed, burned, or junked, the episodes only survive if someone recorded them privately and never reported it. Without a comprehensive catalog of who received BBC broadcasts in the 1960s, searchers are guessing blindly. The majority are likely gone forever. The creepypasta that erased itself. An early 2000s creepypasta called Clockman was supposedly so disturbing the author deleted all copies. People claim to remember reading about a man appearing in houses at night. No complete version exists. The story allegedly described a figure appearing when clocks stopped, standing silently in darkened rooms. Readers reported genuine fear and sleep disturbances. The author supposedly regretted it and deleted every copy from forums. Despite years of searching, only fragments exist. Partial descriptions from people who claim they read it. Some remember the ticking sound, the blank face, the watched feeling. No actual text survives. Skeptics believe Clockman never existed and is itself a meta-creepypasta, a story about a lost story. Without archived copies in the Wayback Machine or cached forum posts, and with early 2000s forums using databases that weren't archived, stories deleted before 2005 can truly vanish. If Clockman existed, it disappeared before internet archiving became comprehensive. It's unsolvable because the evidence may have genuinely been erased. The elevator's final recording. In 2013, hotel security footage showed Elisa Lam behaving bizarrely in an elevator, pressing buttons, hiding in corners, talking to empty air. Days later, her body was found in the rooftop water tank. The footage shows Lam entering, pressing multiple floor buttons, then stepping in and out repeatedly. She appears to hide from or talk to someone outside camera range. Her hand movements seem deliberate but senseless. The elevator doors stay open for nearly a minute after she leaves. Police ruled accidental drowning complicated by bipolar disorder, but the video raised questions. How did she access the locked rooftop? Why were water tank hatches open? How did she climb inside? The video has been analyzed by millions. The elevator footage documents her final minutes alive, but not what happened before or after. Without footage from the rooftop or water tank area, and with the hotel demolishing the building in 2017, crucial evidence no longer exists. The video shows the mystery but can't explain it without the missing surveillance angles. The photos that appeared decades later. In 1959, 9 Russian hikers died mysteriously in the Ural Mountains. Recently, previously unpublished photos from their cameras appeared online showing strange lights and unexplained figures. Their authenticity remains debated. The original investigation cited unknown compelling force as cause of death. Bodies showed fractured skulls, missing eyes, and radiation on clothing. The case was sealed for decades. When photos allegedly from the hikers surfaced online in the 2010s, they showed orange lights over the mountain and dark shapes resembling figures in snow. Some appeared overexposed from intense light. Others showed terrified hikers hours before death. Skeptics argue the photos are forgeries or misattributed images. Believers claim Russian authorities suppressed them for 60 years. Without the original camera film or negatives, and with Soviet-era evidence potentially destroyed or altered, authenticating photos that appeared online decades later is impossible. The images could be real suppressed evidence or modern fabrications. There's no technical way to prove which.